Hey guys, I'm the 50s Kid. Just kind of a quick video for you here on how to clean a hydraulic lifter. This is in response to Nathan of Nathan's DIY Garage. I think he had said that he wasn't aware you could do this, so I just figured, this would be a good quick video for my channel too. So hydraulic lifters, they basically are responsible for automatically adjusting the valve lash. When valves get a little old, they get a little extra clearance and they'll start chattering. So this device actually takes up the slack for you. The cam rides along the top edge, this bottom edge rides along the valve, and this is supposed to be a one-way check valve in here. It gets filled up with oil, and this plunger expands, but it's not supposed to contract. And what happens is, if you don't change your oil on a regular basis, basically this plunger will get stuck down in there and it won't extend back out again. And that's when your valves get really noisy and chattery. So the way you fix that is you pull this plunger out and clean it. And the way you do that is you just grab the plunger around here with some vice grips like this, lock onto it, and then just pull, and then knock your thing of solvent all over the place. Ha ha ha. If you're worried about this, don't be. This is actually really hard. It's hardened steel, so you're not going to mar this up at all. This is where I was grabbing it, and you can see that there are just no marks anywhere. So don't worry too much about that. Now this inside part, you can go ahead and grab. Let's see if we can grab it. Okay, so I just kind of pulled it right there. There's a spring on the inside. Go ahead and get that spring out of there. And then you can see there's this little ball plunger thing right here. Let me go ahead and remove these. So this is actually a little check valve right here, and it only allows oil to flow this way. It doesn't allow oil to flow this way. And basically on the inside, you can see there's a little ball inside there, and that's the check valve. When it's in the down position, that's when oil can flow through it. When it's in the up position, the check valve is closed. And you can see we've got a little pick tool, and I can move it pretty easily. Let's see if we can. So you can see how the ball's moving right there. And that right there is where the clog comes in. If some junk gets in there and clogs up that ball, you're done. There's like a little cage on this right here is a little cage that keeps the ball in there. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what you have to clean out. Just get a little pick tool, make sure that that ball is moving freely, make sure there's no junk in there, and that's it. That's going to solve the problem. And we just want to go ahead and clean all that out. We're just going to soak the parts, and I've just got some acetone right here. Should be pretty good. You can use lacquer thinner. Actually, I don't know if the acetone is working as well as I would have wanted it. I think, honestly, lacquer thinner, because you see how I've got some droplets in there, and I guess acetone doesn't mix with everything in the oil this particular instance. So maybe the best thing to use would be lacquer thinner. Let me go grab some. Okay, can't find my lacquer thinner, but I think this is still xylene. No, okay, this is something old. This is from an older video I did where I cleaned a catalytic converter. So it's just kind of a mix of solvents, but it should work. Yeah, I can see that the oil is kind of dissolving in that, mostly. Lacquer thinner though, that's what I recommend. I just didn't happen to have fresh lacquer thinner because this is just kind of a spur of the moment kind of video. The oil enters through this little hole on the side, so you can go ahead and cover that hole, cover the inside hole, and slosh it around a little. See how just more oil is kind of coming out of there? Just kind of get it nice and clean. I suppose soaking these for a little while is probably ideal. I'm just kind of doing this for demonstration purposes, but this is the basic thing of what you do, soak the parts, get them clean. Kind of like that. I got our little spring just like that. So spring goes on top of that little plunger like that. This goes back in. Obviously you would dry these, you know. See how you got it nice and springy right there? So then this would go back in here like that. And you just kind of have to press straight and push it down on there. And it gets back in, and now it's kind of springy like that. And if it's springy, then it's going to work. As far as I know, it's best not to pre-fill these with oil. You don't want to, you know, you don't want to fill it up with too much oil and have it extended out too far in this position. Again, the whole point is for the lash adjuster to automatically adjust the lash based on what your current valve wear is. So you want to leave it without oil, because, you know, it'll fill up with oil right away when you start the engine. You start the engine up and, you know, it's going to be a little loud at first. You know, you'll have lifter tick at first, but then these fill up pretty quick and then that goes away. So that's basically how you do that. Oh, I want to mention one other thing. You see the wear pattern here? And then there's also some wear here where the valve contact. This is, you know, the lifter sits in a little bore. It sits in like a little lifter gallery or something like that. And this is also where the lifter presses against the valve. These lifters are, you know, they wear to their specific valve. So you're not supposed to mix up used lifters with different valves. You could get, you know, you could get premature wear on your valves and so on. So try not to mix these up, you know, but if you have, oh well. But yeah, anyway, hope that helps. That's how you clean a hydraulic lifter. Thanks for watching.